3, 2, 1. Hey Wizards, it's Kieran Trollcaller with Kimise, and we are back, and we are here in Grizzleheim at the Grizzleheim. I'm Dragonspire. Oh yeah, see, look at the Titan up there. Ooh, that's a pretty good sight of him. Anyways, we're here, and we are looking for the tools for Malaka so that she can finish building us our DragonStaff. And her tools are apparently in a couple of boxes. A few boxes, apparently 4 crates total. Yes, there's one right there. So let's go ahead and pick these up, guys. Shouldn't be too long. So just to give you a break up. Thanks, guys, for watching the episode today. Of course, always having a good day, especially when you guys log in and check things out. By the way, if you like the video, make sure you hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. If you like the series, it really helps out the channel a lot, and it'll help you not miss any episodes as we continue to work on them. So hopefully we'll see a lot more of you guys here. Okay, I hate looking for these boxes. Okay, let's turn back around because I think this is dig site number 2 anyways. So let's buzz back right over here. Yeah, absolutely. So we're looking for Malaka's tools. Now, just a reminder, if you guys are new to the series, basically what this series is all about is us doing Myth all the time, 100% of the time, having a good old time, running around with Myth and trying to raise our Myth character up to max level. Of course, that's going to take a little while. Even doing 4 of these episodes a week, it does take a little time to get through everything, but I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Now, just as a reminder, what we're focusing on primarily is being able to get this guy up, and there we go. There's a box right there. Okay, very, very nice. Is finishing the first arc. Now, if you didn't know about Wizard101, Wizard101 usually does things in arcs. Okay, let's check our map here. Okay, if we turn up here, there's 2 more. Okay, very, very good. Okay, Wizard, the way they design this game is they have different story arcs. Right now, we are in the middle of we're at the end of the first arc. The first arc is the first 5 worlds, Wizard City all the way through Dragonspire. And we've been having a good time of it. Everything's been going really, really well. We're making good pace with it. Oh gosh, I still got stuck in a fight. Okay, so basically 3 different arcs. Right now we're in arc. We are in the first arc, which is great. We're about to finish it. We have to stop mouse there. And there are 2, well actually technically guys, there are going to be 3 more arcs. There's 2 more arcs that are already completed that we are going to work through, and this last fall they start a brand new arc with the world of Caramel. Now that's still a ways way in the future for us, but it's pretty exciting. Lots of content in this game. To give you an idea just how much content there is in Wizard101 for you to play, if you were playing on average, let's see here, if you were playing on average about 6 hours a week, okay, and that's pretty easy to play 6 hours a week, you know, just, you know, it's pretty simple. Okay, if you're playing 6 hours a week, and because I did this with my balanced character, okay, is I went ahead and did the timing. If you play about 6 hours a week, okay, every week for 6 months, okay, that's how long it's going to take you to get through the game from beginning to end. Now that does include side quests, that does include grind time. That doesn't include side quests, and that doesn't include grind time, guys. That is just main quest time. Man, see, look at this. This is why I go for I go for a power pip percentage. Can't believe I have 3 non-power pips. Sorry, guys, got unfocused there. But anyways, so if you're thinking about getting into Wizard101, or somebody says, is there really that much to do in Wizard101? Well, that's just one wizard. One wizard, playing 6 hours a week. It's going to take you 6 months to get through all of the content they have in this game. If you're doing just start quests like I'm doing here on the channel and skipping everything else. But if you add in side quests, if you add in grind time to get certain pieces of gear and everything, you'll easily go over that 6-month time. So that's something to consider a lot. Just to give you an idea, I started a character back in last March, and he was my balance character, and I played him about 6 hours a week. Some weeks I spent a little bit more time, but I played him about 6 hours a week, 2 streams a week, all the way until, and I kid you not, October. October. I did not finish everything until October. That's how long, that's how much content there is in this game that's been built up over the years. And it's really awesome. And that's just one wizard. So if you consider it, you know, you can get quite a bit of content out of this. And I'll tell you what, the best way to play this game is to just hang out and enjoy it. Okay? Don't try to rush through it. I guess you can, you know, if you want. But honestly, I think the game is much more enjoyable if you hang out, take your time, enjoy the storylines. Heck, if you can find some people to play with, you know, that are there just to enjoy the game like you are, then I think, you know, you're gonna have a great time with this, and that's one of the reasons why I like this game. Okay, guys, I'm gonna see you guys as soon as we get back to Malacca. See you in a minute. Here, guys, here we are back at the first dig site, and let's go talk to Malacca. Maybe she'll have everything she needs now.
That's all of them. Do you need a job?
Okay.
Hey, could you? Now that you've gotten me my tools, I'm going to need
Yes.
a tool crafter's table.
Oh.
I'm afraid it's not
Okay.
going to
So we
be
have to go
easy.
find one.
Cronius of the
No
Titan
problem.
army took it back to his tower. You're going to have to go there and
Okay,
bring it
guys, I'll be
back.
back as soon as I find Cronius. See you in a minute. Okay, guys, I found Cronius's tower. Let's go in and talk to the guy. Maybe he'll just give us a
All the
table.
humans were
Well,
slain.
maybe not.
I welcome this distraction. It has been too long since I have destroyed.
Well, let's
Wizard.
destroy him then. Okay, Cronius, rank 8 boss, 4,000. Hey, this isn't going to be that tough. Okay, guys, so we've already got the strategy set. So let's go ahead and do it. One myth blade to begin with. And these are only fire guys. Best thing about fire guys is that they don't throw shields up for balance. They don't throw tower shields up. They might cast a weakness just because they give weakness to everybody around here for some reason. You know, there's never a problem with the game giving weakness out. Here, let's put our new feint on him. That should make this go by even quicker. Bam, 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 just like that. Very good. I like that. It's plus 75 feint. Very, very nice. Let's go ahead and get a blade or two up, and then we will crush him like the cockroach he is. Yeah, Cronius, you think you're so hot. You know, you came here to destroy an area, but of course they invited the Titan here, so it's not like it's totally they're innocent or anything. Okay, here, let's go ahead and throw up another shield, and then we will send these guys to the hounds. Very good. Now, one of the things to realize is when you are questing and doing all the side quests, which I am, I'm doing every single side quest. I just don't put the side quests on screen. You are going to go up levels very, very quickly. Okay? Like, for instance, right now I'm sitting at level 52. And they say that the experience you get for side quests isn't really that valuable. Those people don't know what they're talking about. If you are doing side quests like I'm doing, okay, you are going to gain so much more power, so much quicker in the game. Most of these fights, especially if you're soloing stuff, become much easier. Now, I know a lot of people, what they like to do is, like, the first time they've ever made a wizard, they'll go through the entire game, and that's fantastic. And they try to do all the side quests and everything. And they're right, it takes a long time. But when you sit down and do the numbers, let's talk about the numbers, okay? Like, for instance, on one of my streams, I'm doing a fire wizard stream, okay? And I'm playing with a guy named Temprix who's doing a myth wizard, okay? And just to give you an idea, okay? Now, we already finished Dragonspire.
This tome
Okay.
is titled All.
I'm just going to read this. We've already done Dragonspire, and they've already completed all of Grizzleheim, right? Now, notice, we have completed all of Grizzleheim, but we haven't finished Dragonspire yet. And we're sitting already at level 52, having done all the side quests up to this point. I did not collect the crafter's table. Oh dear. Okay. I guess I'll have to fight Cronius again. Always make sure you pay attention to things, guys, because I did not collect that table, and it's probably going to make me fight him again. Okay, anyways, I was a little distracted. I was talking to you guys. Okay, but anyways, just to give you an idea, yeah, here we go again. Okay, so just to give you an idea of how powerful side questing can be, okay, because there's a lot of people out there that say, don't do it, you don't have to do it. And you're right, you don't have to do it. But if you'll notice how easy I'm taking care of some of these bosses right now, okay, this is where the power of side questing really shows off. I'm sitting at level 52. So what do you get for being level 52 as opposed to, and my friend who's doing a myth beside me, he's like at level 47, I think. Yep, I think he's at level 47. So what are the real advantages of questing up and getting all those side quests done? Well, they're farther ahead than me, and he's at level 47. Yeah, I mean, they have completed the entire first arc, and they've actually started in Wintertusk, and they've done the first couple quests of Wintertusk, but they are still do not have as many levels. So his wizard's at 47, and I'm at 52. Okay, that means I'm going to be able to get things like Waterworks 6 levels earlier at the minimum. Okay, well, 5. I'm 5 levels ahead of him. And will probably be more. I mean, if we were wizard to wizard, like if I had all this completed, I'd be closer to level 54, right? Okay, because that's pretty awesome. Level 54 is pretty cool. So just think about that. I'd be approximately, if I was the same distance in the questing as they were in the mainline quest, plus having done all my side quests, that means I would be at level probably about level 54, which would put me a whole 7 levels ahead of them. And does that make a difference? Yeah, I mean, you can get spells earlier, you can go ahead and get gear earlier, you can qualify for using other jewels and better gear faster. That makes these boss fights so much quicker and easier to get through, assuming you don't fizzle, right? Okay, and it does give you a much more powerful wizard. So don't let people say that it's not worth it. Honestly, I think at this, and this is just through the first arc, I think 7 levels is pretty significant. You know, I would say pretty significant. And you continue to do that. Now, where it ends up not meaning that much, okay, is right around when you start hitting max level. So, for instance, the max level of the game is sitting at level 140, okay? The way I'm going and everything, I would probably hit level 140 just at the end of Empiria. Okay, that's right about where I'd probably hit level 140, or right at the beginning of Caramel. So what does that mean? Well, that means that all the experience after that is null and void. Okay, that means you don't earn any more experience from these quests once you hit that level. So what does that mean? Well, honestly, it doesn't mean anything, because when they come out with a new world, you end up leveling up so quick with that experience, you know, it's not that big of a deal. And honestly, they've started a new thing with side quests that have been really awesome, in that a lot of the side quests in Caramel give you spell elements for the new spell, which is absolutely fantastic. So you have even more incentive to do side quests up in Caramel, and even though you might have skipped them in other places. So why do side quests? Well, to get more powerful quicker. That's really why you do side quests in the main game. But I'm hoping, like they did up in Caramel, that eventually they'll start giving opportunities to get spell elements in side quests from their early levels on. Wouldn't that be great? Well, anyways, let's talk to Malaka.
Wow, you got it, and without a scratch. Now I can get to work.
Let's do this.
Now that you've gotten me everything I need, I'll create for you
Very
the best
good.
crystal
So
head
staff,
warriors.
nice.
You've done so much for me.
As you watch,
Ooh,
she
she's
carves
carving the
flawless
crystal,
raw crystal
yeah.
into an
It's looking pretty
exquisite
nice.
dragon-shaped head for your dragon rider staff.
Fantastic.
The light scatters as it shines through the crystal.
Uh-huh.
And it scintillates
Power
with
and majesty.
Here you go. Now you need to
Very good.
reassemble the
staff, okay.
For that, you'll need to take it to Ashley, the fire tree.
Okay, guys, I'm going to get to Ashley the fire tree. I'll be back in a minute. Guys, here's Ashley.
Hello there. I seen something in your possession.
Yes,
You're
I
carrying
got the
pieces
staff.
of the
Woo!
last dragon rider. Now that you've gotten all the pieces of the staff and a new crystal head, you can create your own dragon rider staff.
Awesome.
Go inside the pyromancy school.
I can
In
use the
there,
forge
you
to
can
assemble
use
the pieces of the
fire
staff.
Forge to assemble the pieces of the
Nice.
staff and
Let's
forge
do this
your
thing.
own dragon rider
Let me
staff.
in the school. There we go. I see the forge. Let's go use the forge. Isn't this cool? Let's forge it.
On the hot metal of the fire forge, you
yes.
assemble the staff. You then attach the crystal head to
Very
the staff.
nice. We got it. We have ourselves a Dragon Rider staff. So the Dragon Rider staff back in the day was pretty cool. I'll be honest with you. Like, let's take a look at the Dragon Rider staff, guys, because we got it now. This is pretty. Well, I think we do, don't we? No. Okay, we have to get it for it. Let's talk to Ashley first.
You've done it! That's the finest Dragon Rider stuff I've ever seen, to be certain.
Very good.
I can't believe that another Dragon Rider has risen from the Academy, especially an outsider like you. That stuff. All you need now is a drake to ride. The Dragon Master
Very
down at
good.
the hatchery may be able to help you if he can. Please, go speak with him.
Now, I'll be honest with you. I'm kind of sore about a little things about this, and let me explain to you, okay? I played the game a long time. Oops, we have to go to Castle Mirror, so we have to go up this way. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, the Dragon Rider staff is an okay staff. Okay, if you noticed, all the Dragon Rider staff gives you is 1 extra pip. Plus, I think, it gives you like 5, fire attacks or something like that. Yeah, it's typical. At the time of it, it was the best staff you could have, okay, until they added Aquila. Okay, so now at level 30, you can get this Spear of Ares, and the plus 10 damage and everything. What that does, that combines to give you a staff that, honestly, you're not going to get a better staff than the Staff of Ares for a long time. That is the unfortunate truth about the game, is there's not that many staffs out there. And the Dragon Rider staff should be pretty awesome. Should be something you want to use, especially if it's part of the storyline and everything. So honestly, I think one of the things Wizard101 needs to really do is they need to go and do a full audit of the gear, and they've really got to rebalance the gear, because in their attempts to throw in really high-level grindy gear like the gear we have, which is the Olympus gear, okay. That gear just takes away any point of collecting any other gear in the game. It kind of does. It just kind of, sorry, you don't need any other gear in the game, because it made such a huge jump. It's such a much more powerful staff than anything else you can get in the game. And that one's not even that grindy, honestly, because you can get that spear pretty quick. Now let's talk to Castamere, and he'll tell us what to do.
It's good to see you again. I see that much has changed.
Of course.
You've got a Dragon Rider staff.
Oh, he can hardly believe it. It's exciting stuff here.
We must find you a drake at once.
For sure.
The drake still watches over the hatchery. Even
yes.
after all this
Okay.
time.
So she's going to tell us where the drake eggs are. So let's go and talk to Mama Drake, ancient matriarch. Yeah. Okay, but going back to what I was saying, that's one of the things, if we really want to talk about things that they do need to change in the game, they really need to rebalance the gear so that gear means something again, and you're just not all shooting for one set of gear. It needs to be more incrementally set, so you want to get new gear all the time.
Hatchery. I suspect I know why you're here.
Yes, yes.
Many have come to this place, seeking my children. But you are the first in so long
a time.
I have secured my clutch of eggs within the house, further within the hatchery.
Okay.
I can sense that only a few remain, though I do not know where they rest.
Okay, we got to find the egg.
If you would become a Dragon Rider, go there and find one of the last few drake eggs.
Guys, we got to get one of those last few drake eggs, because there's apparently not that many left, and we want to make sure we do this, not just to become a Dragon Rider, but we want to really help them out, right? But yeah, so like I was saying, that's one of the things they need to do now. They've talked about doing it, so hopefully we'll see them do it this year, is have them go through and do an audit of the gear, because they really do need to stair-step the gear better and give you good reasons to get the gear in the first place. Wow, just a Fireweaver? I bet you this is going to be several levels. Okay, guys, I'll be back as soon as I'm done with the Fireweave Rockbiter. Okay, guys, just finished him. Let's keep going. I bet you we have at least 2 more levels of guys to fight off. Yep, here we go. Let's take these guys down. I'll be back here in just a moment. Okay, guys, that wasn't too bad. I think we got one more boss to take down, and maybe we'll find that egg. Okay, we'll be back as soon as we knock these guys.
But you will not get it from me.
Oh, you think?
The time of the Dragon Riders is over.
Yeah,
Never
well,
again will
we do have a big boss, and stop and look, she's Myth, guys. So let's go ahead and let's make sure that we are prepared to take on a myth boss. So let's go ahead and throw a few prisms in there. Okay, we have our feint, we have everything ready to go. Let's go take down Valeska. Now guys, we might take a different strategy here. We might go ahead and just get rid of the plated defender first. Oh, look, I did get him in. So here's the reason why we might just get rid of the plated defender first is because, well, to be honest, he can throw shields on her. So even though I'm going to sit here, I'm going to rack up a bunch of blades and everything to take care of her. If he puts a shield on her, that's just going to make our job 10 times harder. So, yeah, so I think as soon as I get 5 pips, we're going to destroy the plated defender because we need to get him out of here because he's just going to make our job harder. Yeah, because what he would do is at the last minute, just before we're about to like do the big hammer on him, because we saved up all of our pips, we did all our blades and everything, guess what he'll do? He will throw out, and I kid you not, a tower shield. Not interested in playing that game. So that's why we went ahead and got rid of him first instead of just saving up the pips for a big doggy brush. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's start setting her up now. We won't throw Time of Legend up right now. Let's go ahead and put the feint on first. The nice thing about the feint is we can put it on or before the prism. It's not going to hurt either way, so we'll just go ahead and put it on now. That'll be fine. It's going to take us a little time to save up all our pips anyways. So let's just go ahead and do that right now. Let's get all our pips saved up because we want to make sure we crush her definitively and get these eggs. We got to stop the ghosts from trying to control everything. Oh, no, we don't want any more Dragon Riders. Why not? What's so bad about that? So what? Yeah, poor Dragonspire has like the worst history in the Spiral. Seems like it does, but of course it seems like they always had a whole bunch of, power-hungry people. Yeah, they've always had a bunch of power-hungry people here in the Spiral. Okay, now where are my prisms? I'm going to really need my prisms here in just a minute. Luckily enough, she won't cast Earthquake. I don't think we really run into any Earthquake casters until we get to Celestia. So that's an advantage. Or an advantage, it's something, right? I mean, at least something. Okay, we're going to make some calls here. We're going to go ahead and dump Humungo Frog. We're going to go ahead and put the Myth Blade up. I don't want to put the bubble up. I don't think we'll need it for 1. And 2, if I put the bubble up, that's going to increase her attacks. And I think I have enough to last for a while. I'm really more interested in making sure that I can go ahead and get this on her first. Fantastic. Now we've got the important thing. Now we can put up any myth traps. Now, if I wanted to put a myth trap up, I need to put it up after I do that because the traps always go in the order you place them. Okay? Now, like for instance, if I want to do a trap now, I need to put a trap on her. I can put a myth trap on her now. If I put it on before the prism, the myth trap would then be useless because it wouldn't trigger because the prism would have converted to storm by that point. Okay, well, we've got a feint, we've got the prism, we've got the trap, we've got a couple blades. I say let's go ahead and finish this. Orthrus will probably crush her like the cockroach she is. Yep. And let's see what we got. Ooh, nice. Yep. I'll tell you what, nothing wrong with having that feint in your deck. 12,314. Pretty nice. Okay. We got the Drake Egg, guys, but unfortunately, that's all the time I have for you. Am I a ghost? No, I'm still waiting to come in. Well, anyways, guys, this is Kieran Trollcaller. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Next episode, hopefully we're going to get really, really close to the point where we are going to get to Malastare. We might even get to Malastare this week. I'm pretty excited about that, guys, but now that we've got the Drake Egg, we can make some stuff happen. So, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit subscribe if you haven't. And don't forget to catch me on stream. This is Kimise. Catch you later. Bye.